What's good, YouTube? We are back once again with our Pokemon Halloween Showdown tourney, and we find ourselves in the second round here on the right side of the bracket, and we have Gubbins playing Sammuri83, who got a bye the first round, so now we're going to see how they fare up against each other, and we're going to start this battle right off the bat. We see Sammuri83 bring the Godzilla. Godzilla being the Tyranitar, which Mega Evolves right off the bat, the Ferrothorn now, taking that super effective Brick Break, hitting hard, Iron Barbs doing some damage back. Ferrothorn trading those Stealth Rocks in so that residual damage will be hurting any switch outs. That Earthquake doesn't do quite enough to take it out, bringing it down to 35. Power Whip bringing it down to 50. 2-hit KO if necessary. Sandstorm not affecting either Mon. That Crunch, Iron Barbs doing more damage to the Godzilla. Leech Seed comes out. Probably should have went for Power Whip there, not gonna lie. That Leech Seed then giving a little bit of health back, but not enough for that second Brick Break to take it out. Now Godzilla down to 13%, still Leech Seeded. Gengar is now out on the field. That Focus Blast miss. And then the Crunch takes out the Gengar, so that's 2 in a row for Sammuri83. Looking strong here. Out comes the Keldo. Shouldn't be worried that Scald finishes off the Mega Tyranitar. No problem. Stealth Rock still out on that side of the field. Magnanium taking a little bit of damage from that, entering in on them. That's Scald. Getting it down to 63. Getting that lucky burn. That's nice. Getting Leech Seeds on that side of the field. Getting some health back. Still burned though. Keldo must be, assuming Keldo's scarfed because of that switch out. Aegislash immune to that toxic. Good play by Gubbins. Leftovers and burn, giving HP back and taking it back. Nothing really. King Shield goes up. Leech Seed still goes through the shield. I'm surprised by that. Didn't realize that was actually a thing. Transforms in, turns to Pursue, doesn't do really anything. Turns into Blade Form is what I meant. Little bit of damage going off on both sides. Another King Shield from the Aegislash on Gubbins' side. Magnanium using Petal Dance. Clearly protected. Leech Seed doing decent amount of chunks to this Aegislash. Takes that Petal Dance very well. Turns in to Blade Form to hit that Gyro Ball. Doesn't do very much. Magnanium still sitting strong here. HP wise. Another Petal Dance comes out. Resisted by the Steel typing of Aegislash. Misses a Toxic. Not that that was a good play because the burn is already on it. That Leech Seed just being annoying to Gubbins as he's trying to get rid of this Magnanium. Switching out, he goes into Keldeo. Magnanium hurting himself in the confusion. Unfortunate. Burn still there. Making that Secret Sword hitting huge damage. Obviously Choice Specs Keldeo. And finishes it off with another Sacred Sword. So Keldeo now with another kill. I now see out comes the Snorlax, which is going to be a problem if he's running Stockpile, which I assume he is. And there's the first Stockpile. He's going for the long haul here. Out comes the Tentacruel from Gubbins' side, trying to get that burn, probably with that Scald. Another Stockpile coming out. It's only one more to go. The burn does manage to land. I missed that. The burn did land on that Scald. Nice play and lucky play for Gubbins. I'm assuming, as most Snorlaxes do, it's going to have rest, so we don't know how much this burn's actually going to come into play here. Out goes the Tentacruel back into the Keldeo. That Heavy Slam resisted by the Fighting Water type that Keldeo has. Hydro Pump probably should have went for Sacred Sword there. Sacred Sword probably would have took him out, but he gets that rest in, and now he is up. He's got 2 stockpiles going. Gets that Chest of Berry, he's woken back up. That Hydro Pump misses, that's pretty big. 3rd stockpile up. Its defenses are maxed out with the stockpile. Withdraws the Keldeo and comes inside. Aegislash now takes a Heavy Slam. Doesn't do too much, it's resisted. Leftovers helping it get a little bit back. King Shield. We expect another Heavy Slam here. Yep, as predicted correctly by Gubbins. Now it loses a little bit of its attack. Now down to half. Toxic. Now realizing that Ricky the Snorlax has immunity as his ability. Leftovers slowly getting more and more HP back to this Aegislash. It switches in for Gyro Ball into Blade Form. Belly Drum, huge now. This Snorlax has maximized attack and defense and special defense. This thing is pretty much ready to sweep. Puts out another King Shield. Heavy Slam brings that Ricky down to 3 attack boost. Switches out into the Sableye. Sableye goes to 12 HP on that. Tries to recover to see if it can live this next hit. It does with the added defensive boost, but it doesn't live the second one. So down goes that Mega Sableye, not doing much. Tentacruel comes out, making a bad play on Samurai side, switching out after all those stat boosts. Tentacruel now burning another lucky burn from the Tentacruel onto the Drifblim. Just trying to take out Mon after Mon here. We're looking at a 3-4 scenario with Gubbins actually being down. That Shadow Ball not doing too much with that Tentacruel. Toxic Spike's coming out to pretty much mess with everything else that tries to come out onto the floor. Plenty of hazards coming out from Gubbins. Good plays for the long haul here. Another Scald trade here to the Drifblim. More burn damage. This thing isn't going to last much longer. Another Shadow Ball not doing much to this Tentacruel. And that is the last Scald for that Drifblim as it goes down. And now it is still a tied 3-3 game. Black Sludge recovery for the Tentacruel. Chandelier comes out as poisoned by those spikes and hurt by those rocks. Lands a Will-O-Wisp on the Tentacruel, but this Scald should come out and finish it off. No, it brings it down to 34. The poison dealing a little bit. Next Scald will finish this thing off, though. There's no way it lives the second one. That Flamethrower resisted, doesn't do too much. That Bird's going to be annoying to that Tentacruel glow. Even with that Black Sludge, it's going to eventually take it out. You see here now that it's a 2-3 game. That Golurk gets poisoned upon hitting those spikes. That Scald, bring it down to 35%. That's huge. Drain Punch resisted, doesn't do enough. With the Black Sludge recovery, it's going to be able to live this burn for one more turn. It's going to be able to take out this Golurk. Down goes the Golurk, but unfortunately, even with the Black Sludge recovery, Tentacruel cannot survive this. We are now down to a 2-1 game with the Snorlax coming back out for one last run. Keldeo comes out. Out comes Snorlax, taking that rock damage. A Sacred Sword should finish this off. Secret Sword, my bad, and it finishes it off. Gubbins is your winner of the semifinal match on the right half of the bracket. We will be seeing Gubbins in the finals. Good luck to you, Gubbins, and good try, Sammuri83. We will see you guys for the next installment of Pokemon Halloween Showdown Tourney next time. Till then, stay good.